Having studied the rich and studied the poor on my own journey as an individual, I came to the conclusion that the rich are different from the poor. And it's an open secret. Everybody knows that rich people are different from poor people. But I've identified 7 major gaps between the rich and the poor. And once we are able to identify these gaps and we do what we are supposed to do to bridge this gap, I believe with the whole of my heart, and I have testimonials to prove it, anybody can change their life in 5 years. Anybody can change their life in what? In 5 years. I have it in the School of Money book. It's a whole module, the 5-year plan for wealth creation. I've spoken about it. You can go online on my YouTube channel, check for it. 5-year plan for wealth creation. Anybody can change their life in 5 years. Anybody. I run the Billionaires Conclave, a network of high net worth individuals under my mentorship globally. We are members in 15 countries on 6 continents of the earth, and testimonies upon testimonies upon testimonies upon testimonies of how in 1 year, in 2 years, sometimes when some of those people are true with their testimony, when they have gone, I will now call my guys. I say, guys, is there a problem with us? Why are we not seeing this thing in our own constituency? Hello, what is happening? These people are, this testimony, some of the people working with me are like, we know how this guy came now. He was telling us to come and beg you to give him discount, and now the guy is talking billions. They are seeing the reality. Anybody that is ready to do the right thing, you can bridge that gap. So I'm telling you, based on facts and figures, some of them seated here today, that if you can bridge this gap that I'm about to unveil to you, 2 years from now, 3 years from now, 5 years from now, you'll be amazed. Because let me tell you something. You cannot teach a man anything except you help him to discover it within himself. I'm telling you. So one of the things I try to do is to sit down and to decode things that can unlock destinies. You can take a horse to the river. You cannot force the horse to drink. The reason why you took it to the river and it's not drinking is because it's not thirsty. If the horse is thirsty, before you get to the river, as you are taking him there, we are throwing you to the river and start drinking. So what can you do to make the horse thirsty? Put salt in his mouth. Put salt in his mouth. When you put salt in the mouth of the horse, the salt will dry up the water within him. He will run to look for water. That's what I do. I put salt in the mouth of people. Hello? That is why I will continually say, you are a fool. Hello? It's the salt. By the time I finish talking, you will either get angry or change. Because I'm not sent to everybody. To those to whom you are sent, you are a miracle worker. To those to whom you are not sent, you are a noise maker. So you don't need to love me. It's not important. If you don't love me, I'm not sent to you. If you love me, my weaknesses will be, you will accommodate it. One of the fathers of one of our ministers in this house, they came for an event on a Sunday morning, and the father was in the auditorium when I was speaking. And I was talking, you are fool. I know some of you are not normal. So she was the one now telling me what the father said. He said, that pastor, that my father, that in the church, knew that when they were going home, he said, this is your pastor. The way he was, how do you people cope? The way he just finished, so motivating. Is he motivating you or is he insulting you people? He said the father was like, it was just, you see, where I was like, because like, how can a pastor be using the word fool? Because they can't, I wrote a whole book on it. Are you a fool? A whole book. He said, the father now said, wait, well, Shebi always says that to those that whom you are sent, you are a miracle worker. To those to whom you are not sent, that means your pastor is not sent to me because that means your pastor is not sent to me because we can see ministry in your life At least I'm your father. I can see that since you came under him, your life has changed. That is it. I am not sent to everybody. So what are the gaps between the rich and the poor? Number one is the knowledge gap. The knowledge gap. The knowledge gap. Rich people are always looking for knowledge and information. Poor people see information as being too expensive. Listen, I was in two international, I did 2 global tours last year, and I went to a lot of leadership conferences, but I went to 2 international global leadership conferences last year, one in April and one in August. Guess what? When I landed in Dallas at the auditorium for the first event, as I was entering the hall, people started coming to me. Oh, hey, welcome, sir. Are you a speaker? Are you a speaker? I said, no, I'm not speaking. I'm here. He said, you came to listen. I said, what did you come to do? Are you a speaker? They say, at your level. At your level. I said, I have to keep learning. You think it's a joke? No. I paid my way. I paid VIP. I went there. I sat down. I learned for days. Many people came to meet me. Can I take picture? Can I do this? Fast forward, August. I was in Chicago for another one. How are you? How are you? You are here again. I said, you too, you are here again. One of those that met me was a pastor from Ibadan. We met in the April one. He came again, August. We met again. He said, Baba, you are here. I said, you won't call? Because that's how you will sit down and they'll be fooling you. Common sense guru, common sense guru, common sense guru. And you'll be deceiving yourself. And everybody will be getting knowledge and be getting knowledge and be rising. And then one day you'll be a spectator. Have you not heard that all the footballers in the field that are active footballers today, the only guarantee that they can continue to enter that field for free is to become a coach? Because if they don't become a coach, one day they will pay to enter the same stadium where they played to watch other people play. So number one gap is knowledge. Put a bunch of banana on the table and $10,000 in front of a monkey. 100% of the time, the monkey will choose the banana. Why? He doesn't know better. Because he don't know that if you choose $10,000, you can have a plantation. Put books, seminar, information, or money in front of a poor man. The poor man will choose money every time. But not knowing that if you don't have the wisdom to manage the money, you'll become Jumoke money bread. Hello? But guess what? If you put money and knowledge and information in front of a rich man, the rich will always choose knowledge. Because they know that the more you know, the more you grow. The more you learn, the more you earn. That your earning capacity is determined by your learning capacity. So as I'm sitting down here right now, even if you have other plans, sit down and think when we go on break, which one do I need to choose? Do I need to buy these 3 books, even if I cannot make the academy? Or do I need to pursue this academy and Kukuma come and spend 1 week to prepare my life? Because think about it, oh, nobody grows young. Oh. Nobody grows young. Oh. The press people ask me this morning, what is the outlook for Nigeria? I said, there's no outlook. It's what is the outlook for your life? It has never gotten better since 1999. It gets worse. Can you imagine now that people are even saying Buhari is better? Look at how they have damaged our life. They have damaged us so much that, like my younger brother, our last one did a video. He said, water pass Gary. He said, my brother will say, we should cut expenses. He said, we have cut and cut and cut, and we have cut our self-esteem. Hello? Can you imagine? So listen and listen well. The knowledge gap. Some say knowledge gap. So make up your mind. Even if I cannot buy the 50,000 one, 5,000, buy one, get one free. Look, I don't know how well you know this area, but I have trekked from Ajawa Estate to this place. at least 3 times. Ajawa States. I have trekked for Ikotun, Ijegun, Okerube side, Ijegun, to this place, not this, but the one on this road, at least maybe like 8 times. You will not die if you trek. At least somebody trek from Lagos to Abuja to go and honor Bubu. Hello? So, listen and listen well. If you need to carry your transport money and say, let me do the one, buy one, get one free. Because are you not supposed to fast? I hope you know I will get there. Because there's one aspect of Yoda that nobody spoke about. We'll speak about it when I'm wrapping up. Listen, you are going to fast. So since you are going to fast for this month, all the money you are supposed to use to eat, gather it together. Go and buy the book and come and let's reset the engine. Come into the factory. That one is laboratory. Me, I'm a mechanic. And a medical. Come into the laboratory. Let's restructure your life. Change the plug, put new engine, put new plug, put new oil, so that you can run well. So that by February like this, I want to you Ferrari law. It's the shortest month of the year. And God can do a quick work in a short time. Number 2, the mindset gap. The mindset of the rich and the poor is not the same. The mindset of the rich and the poor is not the same. The mindset gap. So one of the gaps that needs to be bridged is that you need to move from poverty mindset to possibility mindset. You need to move from scarcity mindset to abundance mindset. One of the mindsets of the poor is that enough to go around. And because you believe that there is not enough to go around, which is called the scarcity mentality, you become desperate and you become bad because you think that just because somebody else has gotten their own, they have deprived you of the possibility of getting your own. Because in your mind, if this one eats now, that means some of us will not eat. So you go into crabology to stop people from eating. Have they not been eating the national cake for 60-something years? Cake finish. No, they finish. I don't know how old many of you are, but you know that there was a time when in Nigeria, when you listen to the news, the people that were newscasters, when they want to talk about corruption, they'll be saying that he stole 700,000 naira. You know that's the news. 700,000 naira, and everybody will say, yes. Then at the point, he stole 70 million. Now, it's not even naira, dollars. Mindsets. Have you noticed that? Look, when we say the mindset between the rich and the poor, there are people that have money, but they are poor. They are so poor that all that they have is money. They are so poor that all that they have is money. It is that same scarcity mindset that empowers corruption. Get all you can all you get. So they steal money they cannot spend. They keep it in places they cannot access. So that in their mind, they will just be telling themselves, at least something is here. Because they don't have any way out. So you need to work on your mind. When you think quantity above quality is a poor mindset. Above quality. Instead of it to do something that is quality. And listen to me. I have a friend while growing up in the 90s. And I was a pastor. I've been in ministry now 35 years. If you're a pastor, before you go, get this book. This is my latest book. I celebrated 35 years in ministry in October. Ministers, Mistakes, and Ministry. Unveiling common mistakes that pastors and ministers make in life and ministry. Very powerful book. Get it if you're a pastor or a minister. Now listen. This guy was in 1992, 93, before this church started. And I was a young pastor. And young people were following me, looking up to me. Then this guy came to me and he said, Pastor, you know you're our pastor. We appreciate you. God is using you mightily. But who shops for you? Where do you shop? I said, what? He said, hey, this is your shirt. This is your shoes. Where do you buy it? Who buys it for? I said, Anyone now, okay, sometimes we go to railway, Tejo show, sometimes we go to Aswani, he say, what of the shoe? I say, he say, how much? I said, this one, I bought this one. I have like 3 like that. So he told me something. He said, sir, if you don't mind, can I take you somewhere? When next you want to buy, let's go to market together. It's not that we're rich people. So it's not as if we're rich people. But the guy, he said, let me take you somewhere. He said, because of these things you are wearing, if you buy one, just one, this one you say, this money you spend to buy 3, there is one shoe you can buy that will last 5 to 10 years. And when you wear, people will know that this is shoe. We're all young boys. It's not as if it's one old person. So we went and he took me to the place. Scoosh. The Scoosh brown. I wore that shoe. The shoe did not expire. I have the one that expired it. If you know in those days, I don't know if it still exists now, there used to be a place they call Mandilas. Some people, they will have shirt, stash, very proud shirt like that, an arrogant shirt. So when we got there, I said, that one fine. I said, no, he said, we are going inside. We now go inside. We saw something. He said, no, these are not suit. These are cooker. We are going inside. By the time we got to the place, he said, sir, can you see the difference? He said, these are Italian. These are imported. He said, those ones are local, northern suit from the J. By the time I wore the shirt, wore the shoe, even me, I felt that something has changed. Yato. Mindset. Quantity above quality. Selfishness above selflessness is poverty mindset. What's in it for me? So what will I get? What's in it for me? What will I get? Do you know that there are some people that, I don't know if you have ever been in a situation before. And I've been in many situations, but I will use one that has happened on both ways to explain. I was stranded alone in the car one day. The tire had an issue, and I needed to change the tire. And then by the time I came down, by the time I wanted to bring out the extra, I discovered that the extra itself has deflated. But 2 people were around, just looking at me, that this big man. Then when they saw that I brought the second one, they now came, this tire, we can help you, but what are you going to pay? He put money first. So I was like, what? Pay for what? Can't you just help somebody that is stranded to say, okay, sir, we can help you. There's organizer here. Why was you talk pay? He was on and on. And I said, look, listen. I said, I have something that can benefit you more than money. But you don't know, because you don't know what I have. I say, learn to understand this. Every time you meet people, don't put money first. Serve and do the best thing. When you finish, the person may even be a wicked person that will just say thank you without giving you anything. Accept the thank you with joy, because you will get the harvest in this life. But he was insistent on money, and I gave him money. And they went, they did it, but the money I gave him is infinitesimal compared to the money I could have given him. At that point, I could have given him a whole house and nothing will happen. But he reduced himself to that level. Guess what? The same thing happened this time around in a more dangerous place. And I was not alone in the car. 2 of us were in the car. And where it happened, I saw some guys. They just started coming out from under the bridge. From a normal human being Nigerian sense, I told the guy sitting next to me, I say, this thing can come and pray. Let's begin to pray in the Holy Ghost. Let's trust God for okay, but guys want he. True life story. But when they came there, hey, anything that, so I said, no. Hey, Baba. Nobody mentioned money. Nobody said anything about money. And I kept thinking, me that was already thinking of praying the Holy Ghost, these people are even more only. You know, they did everything. And when they finished, about situation of the country, bless our boys, anything for the boy. I said, hey, how many of you, what is it? So, I don't know how much was the money that was in my pocket, but I said, does any of you have accounts? I transferred 2 million on that spot to them. Years ago, 2 million. I said, pay a joke, okay, address me later. Because they did not ask for money. I was surprised. Pleasantly so. So, mindset, many of you, your mindset, you have insulted your destiny. You have charged your destiny helper. One of the fathers of faith in this nation, one of the testimonies he has is the fact that when they normally go and visit their own spiritual, when they go to this spiritual father, he'll be giving them suits, giving them clothes. When it comes to, he says, no, I don't want anything, sir. I'm okay, sir. It's what you carry that I want. I don't want suit. I don't want whatever you are doing that is producing this result. That's what I want. Among all his friends and colleagues that used to go there today, he's still above all of them. Why? He got the real thing. He wants to charge and collect money, or do you want a blessing? One of my sons and mentees is in this house. We did an event, and the guy saw it as a business opportunity. Because that's the problem with people. Some people see me as an income. Pastor, businessman, no matter, send an invoice. And once you send me an invoice, that means it's a business relationship. I shift because Pastor Olumide Emmanuel is different from Dr. Olumide Emmanuel. But Dr. Olumide Emmanuel cannot impart grace into your life. He will give you knowledge and information. Only Pastor Olumide Emmanuel can impart grace. So the very minute you go into invoice, the spirit will shift. The educated doctor, PhD, will show up. And we'll be talking discussion, we'll talk invoice. Spirits might drop, prophetic might drop. Even if I'm supposed to see something, I won't see. Because the prophetic is business. Hello? So this guy was to work with our office for the first time. And he came, we sat down in my office. And they brought invoice and brought everything. So I looked at everything, and he was charging 1.8 million. Now listen, I'm a businessman, I understand. So I looked at it and said, 1.8, that's what you want to collect for all these things you are going to do? I said, I hope you know that what you want to do, I can do it by myself. He said, of course, sir, Daddy, of course. I said, I hope you know what you want to do. There are many people that I know that can do it. But it's just that I've seen something you said, I see something you did. I said, let me just try this one. I want to ask you a question. Will you want me to pay you, or you want me to bless you? I said, because this is the first time you are working with me, and you are a member of my church, so you are actually my son. But I want to give you an opportunity to make a decision today, because the decision you make now will determine our relationship going forward. I will just put you in the list of contractors, and anytime you say, they will just be dealing with, no, Daddy, I don't want anything, bless me. As I'm speaking to you right now, that young man called me last year, and this was a relationship of less than 2 years. He's in this church. He said, I just want to thank you. Because the very minute he said that, I said, no problem. I didn't pray for him. It's not that we have to pray. No. And all I did was I stood before my people in the community, Billionaires. And I said, how many of you love this thing? This is the guy that did it. And he did not charge me. That's the end. He has been extra busy. He has not recovered. But somebody else has charged me money. Daddy, let me recommend my album. Your album. Even if I recommend it, it won't work. Because the spirit that will propel it. Mindset. Number 3, the habit gap. Many of you have the habit of speaking against people that are great. You can never become what you speak against. You are just envious and jealous of rich people. All these rich people, all these rich people. Every time you say all these rich people, that means you are saying you are not one of us. We rich people. Say, we the masses, we the masses. Why must you be the masses? Hello? Why must you be the masses? So habits. There are habits that rich people have that make them to be rich. There are habits that poor people have that make them to be poor. Savings. Rich people, they will keep saving. It's an habit. Rich people keep investing. It's an habit. Poor people, me, I don't have money to save, even to chop. Investment, no investment don't chop finish now. They buy land. The only house in your other house was the only house that came to his rescue. Like they have said over and over again, the for he ended at is where he should have started. Hello? If he had gone to Ibafo, that time, a plot of land in Ibafo was 5 naira or 20 naira. He would have bought 1 acre for 100 naira. Hello? My mentor has 1,000 acres in that place. He bought it 6,000 naira per acre. That's 1,000 naira per plot. They are still selling now. One plot. Now, how much is one plot? In Ile, 12 million. One plot. That was 1,000. So, he could have gone there to buy. This place you are sitting in now, we bought this place for 70,000 naira. Ibita 70,000 per plot. Today, if you have 40 million, it's not available on this street. 40 million. So, savings is an habit of the rich. Not saving is an habit of the poor. Investing is an habit of the rich. Not investing is an habit of the poor. Today we are launching Madiba Countryside. We did a pre-launch last year for 500,000 per plot. Just for private placement, just within our network. Today now, we are launching at 1 million. So in less than 1 month, some people have made 100% profit. Hello? In less than 1 month. One of the speakers said, some of us don't have 1 million. Can we pay small? We'll tell you the way you can pay small. That can fit into your own calculation, but it may not be 1 million. But let me tell you something. I can tell you for free. A city today was a village yesterday. A village today will be a city tomorrow. You don't wait to buy land, you buy land now. So what is your habit? Rich people have the habit of reading. The habit of developing themselves. Poor people, So habits is another gap. When you sit down with a rich man, sit down with a wealthy man, they will tell you of specific regimen, specific habits that they have. When I came in this morning, the press people came for the interview around 8 a.m. And one of them that is is one of those that know me, say, he say, are we going up? I said, no, we are using here, we're not going up. He said, I can see you look tired. I said, I've been awake since 3 a.m. I've been awake since 3 a.m. And we are here, maybe it's like 3, 4, different things. So when you see a poor man, they will sleep, a little slumber. So you sleep for 8 hours. How far? Your 8 hours sleep. How far? Do you know if you sleep for 8 hours, you have slept for 1/3 of the day? So by the time you are 30 years old, you have slept for 10 years. No, put it in perspective. You have slept for what? 10 years. Odume one day a year. And you are wondering why people are making it. They were making it when you were asleep. Hello? Habit of the poor. Look. Everybody on social media is not there to socialize. Some people are on social media to do business. So you may see them on Facebook like you. You think that they are playing there. No, they are making money. They are doing what? They are making money. So one of the habits of poor people is they waste their time on irrelevant things. Go to social media. You are the one that know who broke whose person's heart, who did they serve breakfast, who did BB hair, who is charging somebody, who is billing somebody, who is, you are all the bad news. That's what you know. But that same social media, there are courses that are free. Hello? Courses free. YouTube channel, education, everything that you can go there and you can come out with PhD. But once you just have 200 naira airtime, you're online insulting everybody that can change your life. Hello? So that's the habit that we need to work on. That habit is very important. What are you doing with your time? Because poor people, I don't know, they just have this funny way of behavior. And it is not going to help you. Because of time, let me move on. The next one is the association gap. Association gap. Show me your friends. Show me your friends. And I will show you the kind of person that you are. Show me your friends. And I will show you the kind of person that you are. Who are your friends? Who do you relate with? Look, you have heard this said over and over again. If you move with 5 rich people, you'll be the 6th one. It's not a joke. It's reality. There's something about association. When you are moving with people that are going somewhere, you will go somewhere. But when you are moving with people that are always insulting everybody, all this landlord, useless landlord, increase you will never be a landlord. Because you won't want to be a useless man that you are calling the other person. If 4 of you are moving together, and 1 year, one of you come and say, guys, I'm getting married. Say, hey, you're getting married, I want to settle down. And before you know it, he settles down. All of you wear suits to join him to marry. By the 2nd year, the wife is pregnant. Before you know it, he's a father. You begin to tell yourself, before you know it, 2nd year, the next person, me too, I need to settle down. If you look at that relationship within 5 years, everybody will be married. But when you are moving, people get marriage, na scam, adulthood, na scam, school, na scam, government, na scam, pastors, na scam. That's the people you are moving with. You are scamming yourself. If you move with people that are investing, knowledge, seminar, this one, they say, seminar, Dr. Olumide, 4 of them will have come here. People will come. If you are moving those kind of people, just, this thing, let's put money together. If we cannot buy 1 plot, let's do 5 of us, 200. Let's do 1 plot. We'll share it in the future. Before you know it, one person comes, he has quarter plot. You don't need a plot of land. All you need is a piece of land. Yeah. It's a piece of land. All these plots is causing trouble for you. Ask any lawyer or surveyor. They will tell you there is no plot size. Even if you have 10,000 square meters, they will say a plot of land or a piece of land measuring 10,000 square meters. So somebody gets a small piece and build something shoky, and packs in. And all of you went there and saw it. Before you know it, alright. Before you know it, you two say, the other street. Let me take you there. Before you know it, in 5 to 7 years, everybody in that cycle, they have a plot. Who are your friends? You have been moving with poor people for 6 years. All of you are poor. Is it not time for you to think that this 2025, you need to change friends? Hey, I don't want them to say I'm arrogant. Okay, sit down there and be holy. Association gap. Who are your friends? Who do you associate with? Sometimes you intentionally join people that are better than you so that you will never be satisfied with where you are. It's an intentionality. I've spoken to you about the Billionaires Conclave. One thing that thing does, when people sit down, one of the questions people ask, and so this Billionaire Conclave, do I have to be a billionaire to join? You don't have to be a billionaire. You just need to have a billion dream. A desire to become. A mindset of becoming. Many of the people there are not billionaires. they became when they joined. Hello? So just come. If you desire to be a billionaire, you desire to make a difference, come. But guess what? By the time they come and they see other people like themselves, you see 30-something-year-old boy, they are not doing Yahoo, they are not doing fraud. You are like, in this same Nigeria, you hear, your brain will change. There are people that came in there, the first year, they could not pay the money. They say, can I pay instrumentally? Hello? I say, you can't pay instrumentally. If you cannot pay once, you are not qualified to be here. Go and do the general one. Hello? But the same people, in 1 year, in 2 years, their story has changed. So, association. Association. I can tell you testimonies upon testimonies upon testimonies upon testimonies. Sitting in the room with some people shifts things. Next is opportunity gap. Life is all about opportunity. The word poor is an acronym for passing over opportunities repeatedly. So one thing about rich people is that every opportunity they see, they explore. Poor people, are we sure? Are we sure? I went to one of our estates yesterday. We have 2 estates on that road. One on this side, 50 acres. One on this side, 100 acres. And the manager said to me yesterday, he said, Pastor, that some people have been coming that they want to buy countryside. But they said they want to know the office. They want to know the office. That's when they came here. They were telling me, where is the office? Yeah, I said, is this an office? Is this an office? It doesn't look like an office. This I was telling them, I said, so I said, what do you think we should do? So I told him, I said, listen. I said, the people that came, they are not bad people. Because in this country, they don't do people. They have duped people. And people have suffered enough. Money is not easy to come by. Hello? So I say, what you are going to do is tell them the truth. This is this, COVID, we did this, we did that. I say, but carry all the documents of these 2 estates. The CFO, the government approved layouts, everything. I say, carry it, have it available. I say, when they come, tell them, Shebi is Olumide Emmanuel you listen to. See the CFO of this estate. See somebody that has this one. You heard he say, if you his office, you are like, look, the whole of this estate that we get up. And we are the one now telling you, come and buy another one. This one you are in, that's how it started. I say, they leave them to make up their mind. I say, because it is office they have used to dupe them. They are still looking for. In those days, the key to 419 is packaging. When you enter there, by the time you see the setup, you will drop money. I say, that's what they want. I say, we don't operate like that. Instead of doing office that will look fine and look, I will do it again. I've done it before. Let me do something that will be on ground. So what am I saying? There are opportunities that this world presents to you. There are opportunities that life will present to you. Opportunity will not always be there. Opportunities are cyclical. They come over and over again. They come, they go, they come, they go. But some opportunities are once in a lifetime opportunity. Some opportunities, when they go, it can be 10 years before you get it again. 10 years. So, why are rich people rich? Opportunity. 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 Just yesterday, I got an email from a member of the Conclave in the UK. We're in Qatar just a few weeks, about 3 weeks ago. As we're landing Nigeria, I got a message from her. He said, sir, I saw you in Qatar, and I'm going to Qatar for Christmas. Do we have Conclave members in Qatar that can help me on grass? I said, no problem. We have members there, you are covered. So I connected them together. But guess what? She now sent me a message yesterday that I'm back in London. Oh, help me thank this, help me thank that. They took care of me. They took him from the airport. They took me around. She now wrapped up. I say, he even told me about that Conclave city that you told us about. So I read it again. He told me about what you told us about. So So I'm like, so I've told you. So guess what? She says, so I have keyed into it. I just want to let you know. Do you know what has happened now? They are all in the same conclave. I send the message to them. I say, this thing's about to start. Oh, before it goes to the public, you that are in my constituency, come and buy at 500. This other guy bought 10 acres at 500 naira. And now a conclave member is buying 3 acres out of the 10 acre at 1 million. Inside the same. She sent me the message yesterday. So I looked at it. I said, how do I deal with this thing now? I said, because this is a learning curve. So I connected with the guy. I said, oh, boy, you don't use me make money. I said, I send somebody to you, make you help him. You can't they sell my land double to the person. He said, Malga, you give us an opportunity that we should buy before 10th of December. He said, me, I bought. She heard the same information. She didn't buy. She's now talking to me on the 27th of December. And I'm telling her, you don't close, Baba no go answer you. But me, I feel safe from my own. He said, it's what you taught us. So when I finished with him, I now contacted her. I said, how are you doing today? I said, I don't know if you have learned a lesson from this that happened. I said, because the same land you went to buy. I said, he said that, I was planning to travel. So I was gathering money for the ticket and hotel to travel. That's why I said, maybe I'll do it later. Are you saying now? You don't travel, you don't return, I don't pay double. That's how life is. Oh. Opportunity will come, everybody will hear it. Only few people will take advantage. So, today now, we're going to launch that estate. 1 million per plot, 1.5 million per plot, 2 million per plot. Somebody will sit down here and say, what's the meaning of that? Something they sold 500. This will just be changing price. Can you just say 1 million like that? I'm not buying. The next year, you will see an advert. 5 million per plot. Then you will call. Hello, I see that you have started there. No, it's not start. It's that same one. That you refuse to buy at 1 million because you are angry. Now some people bought at 500. It's the same one that is now 5. You will now be angry. What's that? Then when you become me on that, you will now come and say, I feel like you now ask, you now say it's 30 million. When we moved here, we bought the first set of land here for 70,000. Then after a year or so, 100. The last set we bought was for 250 per plot in this place. I stood on the pulpit. The church used to be half like this. The pulpit was like this. I used to face this place. And I told them, I said, church, all this area, when we came here, this place was a dunghill. Dunghill. In this place, when you put a rod inside, it's 7 feet plus, almost 8 feet of water. This place you are sitting in. Yeah. So I told people, we could not access this place. We had to be clearing road to get here. So I told people, I said, look, this place, by virtue of our presence, this is going to become a city. The whole world will gather here. That there's going to come a time when to get a plot here, you go to the avenue. So I want to advise you, my members. If you have 70,000, 100,000 now, start buying all the land in this area. So that outsiders will not come and benefit from the development we are bringing here. That was my announcement to the church. Guess what? That same Sunday, some people were talking. They didn't know I was coming. And this was the result. Pastor, is on lock or law. So that I build the church here. They were insulting me in their mind. They said, these pastors, they have brains. They don't bring us inside bush now. They tell all of us, we'll buy bush so that we'll help and develop in church. I'm standing before you right now, maybe 25 years later. I am not aware, I stand to be corrected, of any member of this church that has a land on this road or house? Not one. Not one. On this road. I'm not aware. It's possible that they are. I'm not aware. Do we have anybody here that is landlord on this street? That is a member of this that bought? No. The people that are here that are on this street, they join later. But me, guess what? I bought. How much did I buy? I didn't have money. Even me, I was the pastor. I didn't have 70,000 to buy. But later, when I had money, I bought at 500,000 per plot. Hello? And I'm building on it, on the same road. So listen to me. You can hear the message. It is what you practice that works for you. So, opportunities are here again today. Take advantage of it. Technological gap. Technological gap. Look, technology has changed the game. Whatever you are doing right now, if you don't add technology to it, you are about to expire. With AI, with the fourth, fifth industrial revolution, things have changed in our world. Technology, technology, technology. So anything you are doing now, begin to think of how to automate it, how to add technology to it. That is very, very important. Because one of the things that rich people do is they use technology to enhance productivity. They use technology to enhance effectiveness and proficiency. They use technology to automate their income. My office in Atlanta sent me a report last week. And in the report, I saw Amazon, deposits from Amazon into the accounts of my books being sold online. So I called it, I said, let this thing continue to flow like this. So I'm just in Nigeria. Amazon console. I'm telling you, technology. So I don't know what you are doing, but one of your assignments this year will be, how can I automate what I'm doing? What technology can I deploy to increase the efficiency, the productivity, and the proficiency of what I'm doing? And go ahead and do it. And finally, the grace gap. Everybody that spoke about Yoda spoke very well. But nobody mentioned village people. Nobody mentioned village people because we know that many times when people say village people, there's no village people anywhere. It is lack of doing what is supposed to be done that produces the village people. But people of God, I can tell you for free. You are either in the secret court or you are in the secret place. Kirakita dollar. Hello? It's not by grigaga. There's something called the grace of God. You make the little things I do be like saying a big thing. Oh, your grace makes the difference. Just they embarrass me. Oh, I like it. Oh, and it's about doju komi. Ababa mi nile. And it's about roku komi. Ababa mi. I get back in. Oh. Hey, I know they walk alone. I walk with God the Father, walk with God the Son, walk with God the Spirit. One thing that separates the rich from the poor is grace. Hello? Grace. Grace delivers from disgrace. Grace empowers for the race. Grace releases favor. It is not because you are the most intelligent. It is not because you are the most hardworking. You are either in the secret court or you are in the secret place. Everybody is using something. Just be sure that the one you are using is the right one. There was no grace on the life of that man. Hello? He needed to have a dimension of grace operating in his life that will have helped to solve some problem. So, I don't want to go into different aspects of this issue of grace. But let me tell you something. Go and study every rich and wealthy man or woman that you know. Whether they are born again or not, you will see the hand of grace. You will see that there's something that you can't put one on one. You will see that that's what we call the grace of God. You will see that there's something that this person was just helped. That's what many of you call luck. Oh. Say it was lucky. No, it's just a grace. And guess what? The grace of God has appeared to all men. That grace is available to anybody that is ready to receive it and partake of it. So, these are the gaps between the rich and the poor. If you want to experience that grace, you need to connect with God. We are not talking church, we are not talking religion. We are talking reconnecting with the Creator that carries grace and distributes grace. And once you connect with Him, that grace can work for you anyway at any time. So if you know you want to be a part of that, I'm inviting you to come into this house if you can join us. Every Sunday there is grace here. Every Sunday. This Sunday morning, I'm starting another 25-week series. We have 2 services here every Sunday. The first service is called Success, Business and Leadership School. It's a place where we are raising a new breed of Nigerians. And we are starting the School of Money, 200 level, 25 weeks, 8 a.m. Join us if you can. Or join us online at CBC Nigeria. But second service is supernatural. Second service, prophetic. We go into the Word of God and we unveil different mysteries of God to you. Take advantage of that. And every Wednesday, we do the same. And it is my desire that by the end of this year, everything in your hearts as an expectation will have become a testimony. As I close, there are opportunities that you need to take advantage of. Opportunity number 1 is the books. Can I have the rim and grip pack, please? Is the books. Buy one, get one free. Bridging the gap, and then how to create your success story. Then buy any of these 2 and get one of those 2 free. Intimacy with the Holy Spirit and silent attraction. Then buy these 3 for 50,000. Pathway to wealth, how to create wealth as a career person, the School of Money. Buy it, 50,000, and then you attend the Entrepreneurship Academy for free. This one is Ministers' Mistakes and Ministry. So anybody that buys anything of 50,000 naira and above, you can attend the Entrepreneurship Academy free of charge. If you want to go into real estate, majority of the players in real estate today are people that have been directly or indirectly trained by yours truly. The curriculum that I've used to train them have been put together in this pack. Is called the Real Estate Executive Masterclass, how to start and grow your own real estate business. If you are able to get this, you want to go into real estate business or real estate investment, I don't know how many of these we have, but we are phasing this out, and we are doing a 50% promo on this. This is ₦1,000,000 naira, and if you get it today or while it is available, just pay 500,000, and I have attached a 90-day mentorship to it, and go through it. Now, the reason why we are phasing this out is not because there's anything wrong with the information. It's because we have added more to the curriculum. So we have the Global Real Estate Executive Bootcamp. This one, everything here is here, plus extra curriculum. So we have created new curriculum, and this one is 2.5 million naira. No discounts. When you get this, you have 1 year mentorship to help you actualize it. I did this in July of 2023. It was $10,000 per person, 7.5 million at the Sheraton Hotel. For 1 week, people came from about, I don't know how many cities, all over the world. People came, paid $10,000. So when I'm telling you 2.5 million, it's chicken change compared to what people pay to get it. So take advantage of it. People have been asking me to do it again. Do it again. I finally accepted. So July 2026, we're going to be doing it, and we have created new curriculums again that will be added to it. So take advantage of that. It will be a blessing. The Billionaires Conclave, when you came in today, When you came in today, you were given a pack. In that pack, you have details about the Billionaires Conclave on this newsletter. How many of you have this newsletter? Okay, so if you look at the back, you see the Billionaires Conclave 2025 membership. You see it at the back there. So, if you want to be a member of the Billionaires Conclave, you can join us. And you see the prices there, $3,000, $5,000, or $10,000. If you are doing $3,000, it's bronze membership, and that's per person per annum. What do you get? You will see that there is also a flyer for our Conclave Summit. We host a summit every year. It's called the Conclave Summit. It's 2 days fully residential. When you become a member, this summit is free of charge. People are paying $2,000 to attend this, but you come for free. 2 days fully residential at the Marriott Hotel in Ikeja. And that is the detail of that. So you come. If you want to be a part of it at the silver level, it's $5,000. But for the $5,000, there are 2 major conferences we host every year called the Business Sustainability Summit, which is always the last weekend of September, the last Friday of September into the Saturday. And you will attend that also for free if you are at the 5,000 level. So you have these 4 days fully residential, 2 events, apart from all the other benefits. What are the other benefits? We do 3 master classes every year online. You are able to join us for that. You have direct access to me to mentor you for that 1 year. And then you are able to be a part of the group. We have a platform where you will join the Billionaires group, and then you can network with a lot of people that you may not be able to ordinarily meet. And then when we have business opportunities globally, you are the first to know. And many, many more. Then if you want to do it as a company or as an organization, you can do that. So all the information about the Billionaires Conclave is on this newsletter. If you have any question, you can ask more during the question or see any of the staff. The Entrepreneurship Academy is coming up this month, like we have announced. So if you want to be a part of that, you buy the books and you attend for free, or you pay 30,000 naira. So it's Monday to Friday. And as you take advantage of that, you'll be glad you did. Next is the American fractional ownership opportunity. For many years, for those that follow me, I've been advising people to make sure that they make money in foreign currency. Imagine that you have an investment that is giving you $1,000 every month. Even if dollar goes to whatever price, it won't affect you. It will even benefit you more. So, what we have taught people over the years is, if you on your own cannot afford something, collaboration is the new competition. Join other people. So you can get a house in America for $100,000 and you'll be getting $1,000, $1,200 a month as rent every month, not per annum, every month. But you may not be able to afford $100,000. But if you can afford $10,000, we have what we call the fractional ownership scheme run from my office in Atlanta. So 10 people can come together with $10,000 and then they own one house. And you get the rent and you share it. We have introduced that within the Billionaires Conclave, and last year, 7 houses were bought. And people co-own those houses. So you can have that as your plan for this year. To say, if I cannot plug into a whole house, I can do $10,000. If there's anybody here that has the $10,000, we are doing one now. And we need 3 more people. 7 people have paid. There's 3 more slots at $10,000 if you want to join the ongoing group right now. So just see my people and they will tell you how to proceed. So we'll send you the form, you fill the form, and then you make your payment, and then you can join. And the good thing about the one that is going on right now is the fact that we started in November. So we have gotten the house already. Everything has been sorted. Tenant has entered. So if you are entering now, you start earning from this month. Because People are paid since October, but because we are not complete, we just kept moving. So if you are paying now, you don't need to wait. People have been waiting since October to be earning, but you plug in and join the earning. So take advantage of that. The Conclave Summit is coming up in March, and we're going to be having an amazing time. But I want to do something now that I believe my people will not be angry. So now please listen, my people, in case they come to you. This Conclave Summit, please listen, is $2,000, but there's a 50% discount for those that pay before 31st of December. But 31st of December has come and gone. Some of you are just hearing about it for the first time. Please listen attentively to what I'm about to say. Listen attentively to what I'm about to say. Please listen attentively to what I'm about to say so that you will not misquote me. The $1,000, the 50% discount has expired last year. But I want to give an opportunity to anybody listening to me right now that wants to plug into that 50% discount. And the opportunity is this. You will go to them and say, I want to plug into this 50% discount opportunity. And to show that you are serious, within the next 24 hours, you pay at least $100. I will give you till the end of the month to balance. So that we'll be sure. So I will extend it till the end of the month. But you need to drop $100 minimum before 24 hours so that we'll know that we'll reserve your slot, because everybody coming, hotel is booked. So that we'll be sure. And then that will take care of that. And then if you live in Ikeja, you don't want to stay in the hotel with us, you can take advantage of the non-residential opportunity. I want to make every announcement before we launch. Next is, we have a lot of estate projects going on right now. And if you are interested, there is a flyer. We have a 50% discount promo that has been going on. But we had to go and redesign it because we are sold out in some of the estates. But we have 2 more locations available, Abuja and Uyo. And we have only a few plots available at 50% promo. So you can get this and plug into that. Then if you are here, you are a contractor. We have just acquired the estate we're about to launch now. So if you want to register as a contractor, we have acquired 5,000 acres of land. And we own 1,000 of that. And want to start clearing the 1,000 and fencing the 1,000. To fence that 1,000 is going to be over $1 billion to fence it. We don't have the time and the in-house capacity to be doing that. It will become a distraction from all our other projects. So what we have decided is that for this Madiba countryside CTO, we are going to outsource every project as a contract. So if you are a contractor, then you will need to register. For site clearing, to clear 1,000 acres can take months. So what we want to do is, instead of only one person, you start from here, you start from there, you start from there, you start from the other side, then we can now say, you clear 100 acres, you clear. So we want to give multiple people the job. Road construction, because this is not just an estate, it's a city we are developing. Construction of the road, we need contractors. Construction of houses, we need contractors. You can build a house, bungalow, room and parlor, the duplexes, terraces, we need contractors. Perimeter fencing, 5,000 acres, 25 developers. One of my guys there, when I say, Baba, you fence here, the guy has 460 acres. So when I got there, I said, you say you are going to help me fence my 1,000 acre. Your own 460. Have you feel, say, Baba, emotion on the movie, sorry, okay, me share for you. Your own 460, you have not even finished fencing. You think to fence 1,000 acres, you will abandon your job and sit down there for the next 1 year fencing. So, you want to do them balls. In that city alone, we're going to have over 70 balls. So, if you are doing ball, you can come and register. Electrification, electric pole, electricity issue, come and register. So, if you are interested in registering, work is about to start. We are just waiting to screen people and mobilize them to sites to start clearing and fencing. Then you go to the stand, ask for the general manager, and they will give you this, or they send you the soft copy. You register, you go through the process. If you qualify, we will adopt you. So you want to supply sharp sand, you want to supply this, you want to supply that. Go through the process, and we will welcome you in. Then, if you are a realtor, we're going to go on break for 20 minutes. When I come back, I take 30 minutes question and answer, and we close. But if you are a realtor, I would like to meet with you. I don't know where we're going to meet. CEO, where are we meeting realtor? Under the gallery. On top. Up. Okay. So if you are a realtor, either you have registered as a Madiba realtor before, or you want to be a realtor, it's free to join. Then, once we are done, we'll go to the gallery. I will now meet with you, share some things with you, and give you targets that you need to meet. And then, if you meet the targets, I'll give you the information that will help you. And then, before, the final thing I will do is to launch the Madiba. So we have one of my mentees here from Asset Plus. I don't know, how many of these did you bring? Is it up to 1,000? It's not up to 1,000, okay. Okay. Mr. Abiodun Osho, please stand up for recognition. I appreciate him. So he's the CEO of Asset Plus. And so when we are on break, do you have stand here or where? So when we are on break, there, okay. So when we are on break, you go and meet him there, and then you get to know what they can do. Please be seated. What he's offering to do is, for our housing project, it's one of my sons and also my mentee. For our housing project, this is the promise. They are not able to do it. Not because they are bad people, but they don't have enough capacity to do it. So we have been talking about collaboration. And sometime 2 years ago, we finally were able to have an opportunity to begin that journey. And we said, okay, let's begin to look into it. So one of us started the journey, and we're able to begin to take possession in that territory. So right now, last year, we're able to finalize everything, and we have acquired 5,000 acres. 5,000 acres of land. In that 5,000 acres that we have acquired, we have 25 different developers that are coming together to share the 5,000 acres. Our own company owns 1,000 out of that 5,000 acres. The guy I'm talking about owns 460 out of that 5,000. So he's the first one to get there. He's there. We are the second one to get there. 1,000 acres. Other people are joining us. So we are developing that 5,000 acres into a city within the next 10 years. Within the next 10 years. So it's not a rush project. It's something we want to do well and do something that when people get there, they will marvel. So within the next 5 to 10 years, we have a vision to transform that 5,000 acre and that entire territory into a city. What we are now doing today is our own 1,000 acres is called the Madiba Countryside City. Madiba Countryside City. Reside, retreat, and resorts. So there's a residential zone, there's a retreat zone, there's a resort. There are many aspects of the project that will be unveiling as we proceed. Today, we are launching this estate at 1 million naira per plot. The 1 million naira per plot is for the land only. So please listen attentively. It's for the land only, a 450 square meter land within this city. And we are giving you 90 days to pay the 1 million. 90 days to pay the 1 million. If you cannot pay the 1 million within 90 days, then you can buy at 1.5 million. If you are buying at 1.5 million, we give you 6 months to make the payments. If you cannot pay 1.5 in 6 months, we are giving you at 2 million. And at 2 million, we give you 1 year to pay. 1 million, 90 days. 1.5 million, 6 months. 2 million naira, 1 year payment. Please listen and listen attentively. You are paying for the land alone. But I want to say this. Those that bought at 500 when we did the pre-launch. Why did they buy at 500? Because they are trusting us and trusting in our integrity and in our dream. And they went ahead to pay. Because they trusted us, the money they gave us, we're able to pay for the land. We're able to pay the surveyor. We're able to start the project. So right now, as I'm speaking to you now, the clearing is about to start. We're just trying to finalize who the contractor that will first enter site will be. The survey is already being processed. I was expecting to come here with the survey physically. But, of course, government. The surveyor told me that they said they have closed. They work by next week, they work by next. So by this week of 6 to whatever, we have the first set of the survey, which is 206 acres. Because 1,000 acres is a whole city. They have been in that bush now since November. They are yet to get to 600 acres. They are still at 500 and something. So what we decided to do is, because of this meeting, I said, we can't wait. Some people want to see documents before they pay. So go and do the 200 first. So they started the process of the survey of the 206 acres. Unfortunately, it didn't come out last week, but we have by next week. So we have the survey, and we are continuing. So that is why, if you are buying this land, please listen well. Don't be in a hurry, because we are not going to allocate you now. So if you buy now, by the time you buy, you pay, we give you your receipt, you know you have a plot. Because before we can allocate, number one, the entire 1,000 acres must be completely gotten, which we don't know whether it will reach April before they get to 1,000. Then when they settle that, we will now go and do the survey, which will take maybe another 2 to 3 months. Then we will now go and do the government-approved layouts. We will now sit down with all the town planner, before we finish all that one, before we now go and get approval. So we cannot allocate you when we are not sure of the big picture of where we are positioning you. So once you are buying now, I'm telling you, if you know me, I don't say it. When I say it, go to the bank. I am telling you. All these things I'm using my mouth to say, oh, survey, approval. The very minute everything is on ground and you now show up that you want to buy, I'm telling you, if it's not 3 million, it will be 5 million. That you'll be buying the same land by next year. Why? Because it's not a project that only one person is doing. It's a project that 25 people, companies are coming together to do. Everybody is going to be developing. Everybody's doing this. We are doing road. We are doing this. We are putting masts. We are doing light. So you'll be amazed at the speed at which it will grow. So don't miss this opportunity to plug in now. So can you please join me? Lift up your right hand. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit, we launch and open Madiba Countryside City for the benefit of humanity, for the transformation of our nation, and for the prosperity of people. In Jesus' name. Thank you. So, you can see there, you have the flyer. All the phone numbers are at the bottom. You can call anybody and you can join them. And if you want to be a realtor, you can join us as a realtor and you earn commission as a realtor. Anybody you bring, you get 10% commission, so you can do it within your network, within your family. So those are the discussions we're going to be having later. So if you have any question, please write down your question. Write down your questions. We're going on a 20 minutes break. And once we return, I answer the question.